Hello and welcome back to episode 120 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. Before we get started, there are a couple things that I would like to talk about. The first being, if you have not subscribed, please do. I really want to continue to grow our community. I want people that have not made it to mid-game to have a place where they can feel they can ask questions or they can learn from just either watching us play the game here or if it's through the comments, however they choose to. And the best way to do that is to continue to grow our community so that other players can find out about this channel. So that's one of my goals. It's something that I'm really into, is helping people and teaching and helping them learn to play games, helping them in general. So if you would please do so, that would really help me out a lot. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The second thing is I will more than likely be doing a live stream coming up. We have Satisfactory coming out today, which is September 10th. So I don't know if we're going to do that today or at some point in the next couple of days. So we will think about that and talk at a future point, but I just wanted to mention it here because I don't live stream too much, but those games are really on the top of my list of things to play because I really enjoy them. So just keep that in mind. If you see that, show up. Please come in and say hi, that kind of thing. That's about it, everyone. So with that, let's get started. We can start moving into some of the other things we were trying to do before. Starting with, let's go to the other asteroid and see how our aqua tuner setup is coming along here. They're taking some time. I'm not sure exactly why we're having some struggle moments here. It might be because the materials are way down here, but we do have a lot of stuff going on. So I'm not surprised it's taking that long. We're adding this long pipe here because it's really hot. Okay, we have a lot of temperature that is really high on the gases, right? We have 89, 87, 88 right here next to it. It's about 90. This one's 90 as well. The actual reservoir is 92.8. So all of these we are going to cool down a little bit with the entire loop we have up here. So it's going to cool down pretty much everything once it's completely set up. And as we can see, it already has done some work. If we look at the piping, all this ethanol is really cold, right? It's about 16 degrees, 23, 25, 23, 31. So this has been sitting here longer. And that's okay. We're not worried about that. That's not terrible at all, right? So we need to finish all of these so that way the loop keeps going through. I'm going to make those a higher priority so they go in and fix that. So the ethanol can keep looping around even though the aqua tuner has not been attached yet. We don't want to start heating up this area, not until the steam turbines have been put in place. So that's going to be finished in a couple of moments, and then we can work on that entirely. So yeah, that's kind of where we're going with that. We also have this right here, the metal refinery. So we will probably end up using some sedimentary rock going over and down, right? And then once this is done, we will cut the pipe here. But since they completed all this, now the ethanol in the pipes can continually move around and loop, and they're not just stagnant, right? So this is good. We want this to happen. That way it cools off the areas pretty easily for us, right? So, okay, we'll put that on a secondary, the medium speed. All right, how's Apollo doing? What are we doing in here? We got plenty of oxygen. Oh, yeah, now you can breathe. Sorry, Hassan. Okay, we've got food. We got lots of food. Where are we on the map? Okay, we are by Lashani, and we're going to the ruined rocket. We're going to grab the artifact here, and then we're going to start exploring all of the areas out here that are question marks. We want to see if there's any other like meteors or ore fields that we can get into. And I think that will be really, really nice to start with. Oh, what do we have going on here? Oh, it's because we have it at that high priority. Slime, let's just move you up here. Yeah. Can they reach? 1, 2. No, they can't reach. That's why. It turned red. That's different. I was not expecting that. Okay, so now let's take a look at the temperature. As we can see, it's keeping the areas colder. And down here is where the transfer is happening pretty well. Even though we don't have any sort of other piping, all we have is just a regular liquid pipe made out of sandstone, right? We could have done other things like sedimentary rock or what's the other one? I think it's granite. Sedimentary rock is thermally reactive, so that would help transfer the heat and the cold, but it's not really 100% necessary, right? So let's see, all that is done now. We've got that to move over. We can go 1, 2, 3. All right, what are we doing over here on the other asteroid? Not quite sure. We definitely don't want this cold to breach up and go all the way up here. So I'm going to make sure that we leave a row of insulated tile in between these two. It's already kind of seeping through, right? So I don't really want that to get too hot. Not too hot, too cold, I mean, because if these get too cold, then they stop working and stop making the meal wood, which we don't want to happen, so. Okay, that's pretty good. We got our slicksters here. We accidentally put petroleum in here. Oops. What I had meant to do was that. Yeah, that was kind of weird, wasn't it? Okay. Yep, it's just mesmerizing when I see that stuff. Okay, so see, we're at 393, 392. So taking care of this temperature drop on the other side is probably a very good thing to continue happening. Like we'll be doing the cooling loops shortly here. Do we need to make? We do, that's why. There we go. Get 10 of those, and then that'll provide us with enough in the rocket so we can ship it off. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to send it to... Oh, where did we want to send it to this asteroid next? Right? We're not ready to go yet, but we will be going in a little bit. Let's double check the oxygen. Oxygen's good. Okay. How are you doing, Hassan? Everything going okay? Yeah, everything looks fine. We've got food, we've got radiation pills. They're on a seafood diet, so the seafood diet gives them radiation, or aquatic radiation resistance plus 20%, right? So if we look, we do have a little bit coming through. It's not deadly. It's pretty it'll say mostly safe, but having the aquatic diet helps that resistance quite a bit. Okay, looks good. Oh yeah, you know what we do need to keep doing is making iron, because we need more steel. Okay, how's this? Okay, the water is looking okay at the moment. Let's do this. We're gonna throw water down there. Have it keep sending a bunch. What's in here? Is this ethanol? Oh, it's both of them. Okay. Let's deconstruct this. And then it'll drop both of them, and then we'll probably just have the water the polluted water drop down in here. So this water is going to be a little bit warmer. Well, I guess not. We must have cooled it down enough without having any, what is it? We had too much pressure, so it wasn't continually running. Okay, let's look at our volcanoes. Idle down here. What about this one up here? This is dormant now. Okay. Good. It's really good. We can start getting this stuff out and then put water in. Those kinds of things. 12, 240. So that's 440, 450. Well, 1,450, and then yeah, we'll need to have our own one of these right there. Let's deconstruct those. The next step is going to be no automation wire connected. Oh, we do need that. Make it out of steel, right? And then plumbing. So we are going to need, we have a lot of obsidian. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, and then we want a liquid bridge. 1 and 2, right? Let's analyze this. Since it's dormant, we want to know when it's going to be working the next time, and then we will deconstruct this right here. We need some regular water in here, so that will be next on our list after we complete the rest of the, what do we have going on here? Okay, so can't really see behind the auto sweeper. What we're expecting it to do is this is going to turn to igneous rock immediately. We're going to put the conveyor loader to 20 kilograms. Oh man, we're about to hit it, everybody. I love this. This is a big milestone. It's been a really long time since I have actually gotten to this point on 1,000 cycles with this many crazy contraptions and cool things going on. So I'm super excited for this. With 1,700,000 calories. Oh my gosh. We did it, everyone. We are on cycle 1,000. Super awesome. Can't believe we did it. Alright, let's move on. What are we doing next? Let's look at our star map. Okay, we're almost there. So then let's go over here. Okay, so did we get other food yet? No, we didn't get other food yet. Why are people eating in here? You should not be eating in here. We are grounded. You're grounded. Nobody ever says that. Okay, let's do this. Let's change this to a 9. We opened this up so we could fill this with water. Don't know how much we're going to put in right away, but 600 kilograms is what I think I remember. Either way, we need to get enough in here so that way the magma keeps turning right into igneous rock. Anyway, so the whole point is auto sweeper picks up 20 kilograms of, well, not 20 kilograms, it sends out 20 kilograms at a time. Why is that going off and turning on? That was really weird. Okay, I'm not going crazy here. So this conveyor loader, if we look at a different one, we have one over here. Right. Let's see, we can't really just tell it. How is it supposed to do that? Let's take a peek here. Anyways, we want to take a little bit at a time because it's easier to cool down a smaller amount of igneous rock than it would be if it was like 1,000 kilograms, right? So if we have it set to where we can cool off a smaller amount, that makes it a lot easier for us. Okay, so... well, there's water in there now, even though we didn't really mean for there to be water yet. Okay, new planetoid detected. What did we find now? Oh, Stiftola. There's a steam vent. Interesting. We got the artifact collected. Okay. Let's change our destination. Let's just keep going over a little bit. Okay. Deconstruct that. I'm doing it that way instead because I don't want it to deconstruct anything else. Oxygen. Where is your oxygen? Do we not have water anymore? We do not. Now, why don't we have water anymore? So this is the input. It's because there's no water there. Okay, so that was a part of the issue, I think. I think the tank was definitely too cold. So let's look at the polluted water. 17, 2.4. Yeah, this is pretty cold. Yeah, we may have to intervene through, what is it called? A utilities. Where is it at? It is under plumbing. Carries a liquid allowing extreme temperature exchange with overlapping buildings. Can function in a vacuum. Can't be run through the wall and the floor tiles. No, that's not what I mean. Let's look at this really quick. Like, all that is super hot. And actually, this is coming up at 144, and then it's leaving at just under that, so... wait, why is it like 81 and 80 and 78 and 76 there, but then over here it's super warm? Oh, this stuff has been sitting there, that's why. Okay. Got it. Alright, so... the reason this stopped working was because of how cold the polluted water has been, in that, yeah, once this goes through, it's gonna break the pipe again. What's the temperature here? Yeah, the temperature's pretty cold still. I thought that this might be enough, but it's not. It's just cooling down this area too much. So we will need to fix that. almost done with the analysis. Did we get more food? Not yet. Almost there. Okay. How's this stuff going? Looks like it's not going. Alright, let's change this priority here. Those were completed, right? I think it's here. I don't remember. Let's look at power. Steam turbine. We do have the plastic, so that's fine. You know, we can even make this out of lead. 1, 2. Not bad. Electrical engineering. Okay, we'll need to send somebody over. Got it. That's totally easy to do. We can grab that. No problem. And then lastly, let's get some heavy watt wire built. We're gonna go all the way across. All the way across. Go like this. Once this is built, then we will cut the power in the middle and then change it to a heavy watt wire. Now if we look at the temperature, we can see a lot of it is cooled off pretty substantially, right? We look at the pipes. It's 15 degrees versus out here, which is 41. Right, so the temperature change is pretty nice. Man, that looks so cool. Okay. So the reason I wanted to do this is for two things. One, I wanted to transfer this cool up here to stop any of the heat that leaches in from any of the meteors until we can get the blasters up and running. I also am doing this so we can cool down all of the oil wells because they're really hot, right? Like almost 100 degrees. And the hotter these temperatures get, the hotter the oil gets, and it's not feasible to, in the long run, because you're not maintaining the temperature of the crude oil going into the petroleum boiler. So that's kind of what we're trying to accomplish here. Let's grab some coal. Free coal is nice, right? Look at all this water. Okay. Yeah, see, we knew this pipe was gonna break. Okay, if we go down here, temperature's pretty warm. Wow, look at that. This whole area is saturated in cold. I would have never thought it would be able to do that. And what is the temperature of everything here? -2? Wow, okay. So, what's next then? If this is way too cold, I think what we'll have to do is warm up this area somehow, or... We made that iron. How much steel can we make? We'll do 20. Okay. Yeah, it's so crazy to me that we've transferred the heat so much. Trying to think of a good way to warm up those. We almost have too much cold. Because this is way too cold, right? So if we change these all to cobalt. And then we look at the temperature here. This is all pretty not so hot, right? We don't have a lot of temperature to worry about down there, so this is okay. It kind of evened out. All right, let's look at the plumbing again. So this area is pretty warm. If we did... What could we do? We could go... Here's what we could do. We could take regular liquid pipe. Like I want to provide a permanent solution to this. I don't want like a temporary solution to this problem, right? Why not just do that? That's all I need to do. All right, we're going to send this water back up. Let's see here. Go back this way. Cut this. Yeah, we're gonna send all this water back up. We're gonna turn that off for now. We need a tepidizer. That's what we're gonna do. We're going to put a liquid tepidizer in here to warm up this water. That's a better solution to this problem than trying to keep warming it up with other things. We'll do a thermosensor to make sure it's above 0 degrees before it turns on. Yeah, I think that is the best way to handle this. We're going to do that. And then we need... It is utility, liquid tepidizer. I'm going to make it out of gold and just put it right here. We need power, conductive wire. I'm going to make it out of iron, right? Which one do we need? We need this one. Here. Okay, and then the last thing that we do is we turn all these to conductive wire. We're going to make it out of iron. And then this will be plenty of power for each of these. Right, so we're going to send all this water back up to the top. And that should help solve our issue. Man, that's not enough polluted water, that's for sure. It's almost like we need to have a second one. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Change that to a higher priority. Perfect. So having an extra liquid tepidizer is going to be really helpful. Yeah, it's the only way I can see of doing this that's going to make sense. Need you here. There we go. Change to iron. That's fine. We need to go conductive wire, make this out of iron as well. Okay, and then we go steel. And then this will be iron again. There we go. Oh wait, wrong one. What am I thinking here? We need a bridge. We don't want it connected to this wire here. No, we do not. Okay, power, conductive wire bridge, go over here. That should be good. Okay, 43 cycles. Active at 96.5 out of 149.3. So if I'm going to use a calculator here, because that's I'm good at math, but I'm not that good at math. 96.5 over 149.3. That's like 65% of the time, almost. So that's good because we want the igneous rock. We like having that much. Right, let's go in here. It will be igneous rock. Let's take a look at the conveyor. Okay, so the conveyor is gonna go... Did we missed that one? I don't think we need to... I think we cut the wire or something here. And then we go... over and down. Maybe? I don't remember if that's right. We're gonna hold off on that. Give me a few to think about that. We're just gonna get the power and all that ready, and then we will come back to that in a little bit. Okay, did we get food? We did, we got food. We got food here. We need our crew. We're not gonna be grounded anymore. And we know where we're going, right? Yeah, we're going to the other asteroid so we can send out a rover, get that started. It's pretty exciting that we finally found the gassy moose. All right, let's go inside, view interior. Okay, let's unequip your suit. Click on the rocket. Unreachable module. Unreachable storage. That's fine. Everything looks good. We're launching. Looking great. Looking great. See, we got water and everything. Okay, how are we doing? Let's look at the star map here. What did we exploded ice giant? We get ice solid methane. Okay, that turns into natural gas if I remember correctly. Yeah, it does. Okay, we don't really need that. What we want to do is let's orbit Siftola a little bit. And how many more do we have? Range. So let's pause for a second. How far do we go? If we can go here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Change to here. Other rockets going there. Perfect. All right, let's continue. Utilities, temp shift plate. We aren't going to use diamond. We're going to use steel. I think we need like, what was it? Like 1, 2. I think there's like 1 here, here, something like that. Change to granite. No, thank you. Now, why can't they? Oh, it's because of this. Okay. How cold is this? It's negative 1.9. Okay. What are we missing? Lime. Oh. Did we have a rock crusher somewhere? I thought we did. Instead of doing that, let's just go here and send the lime manually. There we go. That should be helpful, yeah. Okay, a lot of the power stuff is done. Change the priority of all of this. Let's go 9, 9, and 9. That one is done, so we can go 1, 2. There we go. Man, those saves, they are starting to really add up. Okay, so let's look at our temperature again. See, the area is cooling off a little bit. Pretty nicely, if I said so myself. Over here is pretty cold too, which is good, right? We don't want to have too much. Max gas pressure. Okay. It's probably because the oxygen is not continually running. That's okay. If we are really running into trouble there, what we would do is send oxygen out into space, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. Okay, new log entry. Today, my colony has officially been running for 1,000 consecutive cycles. I consider this a major success. Just imagine how proud our homeworld would be if they could see us now. That's fantastic. Okay. Food. You have food. You're good. Oxygen. Water. Good. This is so cool. Solid carbon dioxide. So that must be pretty cold then. What's in the metallic one? Rocket is in orbit. Oh, we have another cryo tank right here. Look at all this regolith. Oh my gosh. They weren't kidding. Shovels aplenty. This is actually bigger than the other asteroids. Because you have to scroll over like this from side to side. Like if we look at Wadiel, it's just here to here. You can see Wadiel's a little bit bigger. Let's see, which one am I thinking of where you don't have to scroll? Is it Brado? Yeah, this one. You can see from side to side. It's not a very big one. Okay. So they can't reach any of that because we don't have suits. Can we deliver suits? Those are worn. Okay, we need more reed fiber. We sent it all to the other asteroid. Whoopsie. Let's just send it back. Why not? Right? Let's do reed fiber. See, we sent like all of it. 176 reed fiber. Whoops. Oh, new printables. What do we got? Pufflet or grub fruit seed? I'm gonna go with Pufflet. And then turn it into barbecue. Actually, let's just do that to all of those. Man, they were all on top of that. Or now we've got 5. Okay, we've got a suits here. Is this a worn one? It is. We're just, like I said, we're missing, apparently we're missing oxygen. Let's do this. Yeah, and then we are going to cut it off right there. It does kind of seem like they are struggling to keep up over here. But that's because we don't have water going through them, so they're not getting full oxygen. We should have taken care of this sooner, to be honest. But that's okay. Better late than never, right? Same thing here. We're going to add higher priority. Let's go back to this one. We do need to send over our electrical engineer, which will be a little bit. We're not ready yet. All right. Please fix this. I don't want this overheating and breaking. Oh. We got the pipe. We accidentally forgot to do that. Thank you. Let's get this sedimentary rock. Let's move it up here outside of this. Let's get this and out as well. Change the priority of that to a 9 and a 9. Get that out of here. We will need to send crude into this. We have a lot of plumbing going up and around already. Here, let's cut that pipe. Let's do plumbing, radiant pipe. We'll do cobalt. Oh. I hope you heard it. I heard it. Okay, and then we're gonna go insulated pipe again. Let's use just granite since we have a good amount. How are we gonna do this? I know how. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then instead of going down here, we'll go over and down. Oh boy. All right, so then input is gonna go here. We'll probably have a liquid reservoir. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Aha, see? I make good decisions sometimes. Let's do this. We'll put it here. And then we're just getting this all set up. Insulated pipe up and over. Okay. We won't need these. Just the other one so we can go straight through. Okay. Idleness, idleness, idleness. Can they not reach this? Or are they doing other stuff? Probably getting other stuff done. Oxygen, I see. Okay. Liquid tapetizer is there. Power needs to be made. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go on the fastest speed since now we have a lot of stuff for each asteroid to complete. Let's take a peek at our star map. Oh man, where are you going? You know, how an asteroid can curve like that, I am not sure. But that is pretty unique. What about this one? Oh, you're going right to Lushani. Got it. Okay. Nice. What is this one? Obsidian, copper, molten iron. Okay. Let's start going back. Once this is done, we have 9 tiles, so we go 3, 6, 7, 8. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drill some of this sandy ore field on the way back, get us some more materials, and that should be pretty good. This is all has to be taken care of as well. And we are going to send some crude that away somehow. Yeah, we're gonna have to like really figure that one out. It's definitely a lot of spaghetti looking pipe. It's a little much in my opinion. Okay, breathability, let's check this out. What we got? Oh, all of that is red. So if we pump this out here, will it send it out outside the base? Or outside the rocket? I mean, I hope that that's the case, right? Because you see it in the actual ventilation, right? Yeah, we'll just hold off in case it breaks something that we don't want it to. Ooh, almost there. What is on here? A chlorine gas vent? Okay, so that's really good. 80,000 lux. That is a lot. Wow, not as good as this one apparently. 120,000, 335,000, 50,000, 100,000. Okay, wow. All right. Good, good, good. They're building all that now. How are we doing over here? Almost done. We can almost start warming up this water. Not enough copper, huh? Okay. Then what we do instead is make it out of iron. Flip you the other way. There we go. Much better. All right. Oh, they can't reach it. Oh no. Because I wanna get rid of all this. Old damage. Really? Interesting. 16.1 degrees. But it's really cold over here. Negative 42, negative 3, negative 5. Oh boy, now what? Oh. We found him, everyone! Oh my gosh! There's our first one. But it's entombed. I can't save you right now. What do we have in here? All this is natural gas. Look at all that bleach stone. Wow. Okay. There's some drywall over here. Okay, I think we're gonna need to be very cautious as to how we tackle that. Let's deploy the rover. We're going to deploy it right here. Okay. Rover going in. We're gonna change your destination to here. Let's give the rover some stuff to do. Okay. This is the chlorine vent. Here's the liquid chlorine. Okay, the gas grass is right here. So let's take a look. It needs 10,000 lux. Okay, so that needs to be done. Oh, wow. Okay, so if we look at light, doesn't tell you. Oh, because it's daytime. It's not daytime yet. 10,000 lux, huh? So, do we need to do... we must have to use the light from out here, right? What about the radiation? Okay, so... That's also kind of something we'll need to pay attention to. So we'll do glass tiles, right, of some kind, and then we'll probably have to tame these here. I don't think getting them off of this is going to be easy. So look at all the gas grass. Wow. Okay. So first things first. Let's get a little bit of digging going here. Oh wait, don't get stuck. That would be the worst. So it's just the illumination that's not working for them. Okay. But this is good. We made contact, right? You can't do bleach stone. Got it. There we go. And then that's great. We'll have Calypso come over here, check out what this is, and then go back. So one goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 14 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Plenty. Welcome, Mood. Critter's recent meal is boosting their bracken supply, making them wish all their friends were here. That's crazy. How cold is it? Oh, it's cold, all right. Solid chlorine. Oh my gosh. I've never gotten this far on this asteroid, so this is interesting. What can we make? What do we need to make for the interplanetary launcher? Okay, we need ore. I don't see any anywhere. We're gonna have to load metal ore here. Right? Because I don't see any metal. Let's look at materials. Regolith, bleach stone, dirt. All that is natural gas. Bleach stone. Yeah, there's no metal here. Okay. So in order to get an interplanetary launcher, we need to... I think we need to focus on getting this done. Getting stuff taken care of so they don't run out of food. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. Let's actually go back to the Spirit of Calypso on the star map. You're just gonna go straight back. We need to adjust the rocket. We can send the other rocket over there. How long is that gonna take? Probably 2.8 cycles. Okay. So what I want to do now is, since we noticed that none of these gas grasses are growing because of the illumination, that means none of them are going to be able to eat. And, you know, obviously when things can't eat, what happens? They die. So we need to get them fed as soon as possible. And we can't do that if we don't have a duplicate here. And we have no oxygen either. So this is going to be dicey a little bit. But we're going to figure it out, and we're going to take care of it. Just like everything else that's happened so far, we figured it out. Okay, this is not getting done, and it's on the highest priority. Why is that? We have steel. Circuit overload. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna circuit overload for sure. It's a big oops on my part. Alright. Let them fix that and we should be good. Oh, now they're getting to it. Of course, like when you look away just for a minute, then they come back and then it works. I think we go up and over, down. Yeah, I think it's something like that. And then the last one of these will make that one out of diamond. So anything that gets flashed by the magma is going to get the 1700 degrees, right? So whatever is in here next to that, I'd rather be overly cautious than not cautious enough. Since this is my first time trying this build out, because I've never done this one before, I really want to make sure that it is done correctly, without a hitch. So, the next thing that we need to do... Alright, so... What are we going to do? We're going to go around with the plumbing. We'll need to figure that one out. I think we'll use ceramic, maybe? Let's see, ceramic can be used for this, right? Overheat temperature plus 200%. Wow. Okay, so we know that the liquid going into it has to be right here, right? And then it's going to go up. And then, the only problem that we run into here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down and then over. So I don't have to worry about any of this happening. And then we go up and over. Like that. And then like that. I think that will work. I hope it does. Oh man. Wait, what is this? It's a gas meter valve. Okay. Oh, so we would need an input here. Oh, it's granite. No, we don't want it out of granite. We want this to be, like obsidian. Something that can really handle the temperature. So this, what we're doing here is changing... Oh, we'll just cut this bit. Cut it right here. First, we're going to vacuum out all of this, right? We're going to vacuum out all of the oxygen to make sure that it doesn't have any weird or any way to transfer that heat to anything else until it turns into steam. If the steam is hot enough, then we can send it in here and out into the steam rocket engine if we really, really wanted to. New printable. Let's do that. Slug eggs here. You know, why not? We have everything else here so far. Might as well grab that, right? Ooh, we need more stone hatch eggs. There we go. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of food left for these guys, unfortunately. So let's not do that for now. Oh, did they just pop out of the egg? It did. It's good that we're doing this Volcano Tamer because we need igneous rock to feed the stone hatchlings. They'd probably really like that. What is this? Oh. We're sending sulfur. But we are going to slow it down right here, everyone. I do want to just re-emphasize I will be doing some sort of either live stream or maybe just maybe I'll just do a live stream of the factory runs on Fridays. That's going to be in addition to, I think, as of right now, our episode on Friday. So hopefully we can do that when I'm home and not traveling for work. But that's kind of the direction that I would like to take the channel. I want to keep making new content, trying different games, and just playing it and enjoying it with all of you, kind of like we've been doing so this entire time. I'm still open to any comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, all of that. Put them in the comments below. I do read every single one of them when they are provided. If you have anything that I need to know or anything that you see I could be doing better or you would do differently, I would sure appreciate the advice and the recommendations. That's it, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your Tuesday. We'll see you in the next one.